of leftover egg noodle dough. So I'm going to roll it out, cut it into strips, sprinkle it with flour, and then freeze it for the next time I need noodles in one of my dishes. Let me show you how it's done. It's really soft right now. And you can go thick or thin as you want. If you do it like the grandma's egg noodles that out of the freezer section, they're pretty thick. Alright. And I love using the pizza cutter to cut my noodles. And you can cut them as thick or thin as you want. If your blade gets sticky like that, you can roll it in flour, but I'm almost done here. Alright, and then just take your flour. Just kind of fluff it up in the flour here. If you didn't have enough flour on these, they would just melt back together. They would stick. So I'm just going to put these in an airtight container and put them in the freezer, and you want to use them up within 3 months. If you like a lot of pasta, it'd be pasta for one. I'm going to do half. I'm going to do smaller servings, so this is going to be pasta for 2. Hi, I'm Renee. Welcome to my kitchen. I made canned chicken soup in the past, and I want to show you how I would make it, and I'm going to add egg noodles to it to thicken it up. So it's been on the shelf for a couple years, and I want to get it used, so I'm rotating my stock. So let me show you how it's done. I made homemade egg noodles. If you want to see the recipe to that and how I made it, go check that recipe out. So also, when I started canning, I seen this tool, so I ordered this tool thinking I had to have it. Turns out I didn't. It's an expensive tool. I thought I could reuse my lids, and then later found out I can't reuse my lids. So really no concern if you damage your lid. I don't reuse my lids to can, but I do reuse my lids if I'm going to store flour or sugar or any other product in a ball jar. But this tool was not necessary. All right, so I am going to start my electric cooktop up and start getting the soup warmed up so it's hot enough for when I add the homemade egg noodles. So this tool is cool, it's just not necessary. So just like that, pops the lid off. Let me get it warmed up here. All right, I'm just gonna put it on medium heat here. And I am gonna add a cup of water to it. That way I have enough broth when I add the noodles. All right. Once you eat homemade noodles, it's hard to go back to store-bought. And when you make them yourself, you can pick on how thick you want your noodle. And if you didn't want them this long, you can go in half. So you can have a shorter noodle, longer noodle. You could let them dry to use later. Add a little flour so they don't stick to each other. There we go. Pasta for one. Oh, and they're so good. I have the heat on a medium-high heat, so it's starting to bubble along pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and get the pasta added. And then I'm just going to let that cook 2-3 minutes. I'm just waiting for the broth to come up to a bubble, and then I'll reset that timer to 3 minutes. Thanks for joining me today. Just want to say everything tastes better when it's homemade. So here is the soup outside. Just so you know, things aren't always perfect, because there's my original spoon. It fell in the bowl when I was walking outside with it. So, whoopsies. Man, that's good. You should give it a try. It's delicious. Nothing better than a homemade egg noodle and homemade soup to go along with it that I canned myself. Good feeling. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And that's it. It's that easy. Thanks for joining me today. Hope your day is great. Until the next video. God bless. Okay, and if you have any leftover pancake batter, don't throw it away. Make crackers. Just spread it out real thin. I have the oven on at 350 degrees. We're going to start with 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, I just turn the oven off and let it set in there under the heat for another 30. All right, I'm going to top it with everything bagel seasoning. Let's go make some crackers. Can make a cute gift for. So Cracker Rex.
They're delicious. Crunchy. And they got the bagel seasoning on. Everything bagel. Delicious. Thank you.
Crunchy.